Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another Top 10 Tuesday video. This is episode 79, and this week we're going to be talking about our top 10 gore films of all time. Now, I wanted to take a little bit of a different approach with this one, and just kind of pick out 10 kind of indie horror films that I think are really gory and stuff. So, yeah, I mean, these aren't necessarily the 10 goriest films ever made, although many of these films are definitely up there with some of the goriest films I've actually ever seen. But the likes of like Dead Alive and, you know, those ones will not be on this list because, yeah, they're not really too indie. I guess Dead Alive, I guess, kind of is, but not really. But anyways, without further ado, yeah, it's been a really long day, really long and stressful day. So, it's super late getting this video done, but, yeah, Chars, I need a beer right now, so. Alright guys, without further ado, let's get right into this top 10 here. First up here, we got one from, I believe this came out in 1999, Prometheus, Lord of the Living Dead. This is an Olaf Ittenbach film. Now, really fucking strange film, actually. It's kind of about this guy that kind of gets sent back in time to, like, you know, kind of Nazi war Germany times and things like that. Anyways, what happens is they find this this book of evil. This Matthias character, his father, ends up finding this book of evil, which doesn't really lead to the, you know, the dead coming to alive and taking over and stuff. It just kind of happens. It's kind of weird, but of course now they've got to fight off this this evil that's plaguing the world, and it's really fucking gory. I think one of the funniest aspects about this film is that this is obviously a German film directed by Olaf Ittenbach, and this one right here is dubbed in English, and you can only watch it in the dub version. Now, the dubbing to this film is priceless. It is so fucking funny to watch, man. It's just, the way the lines are expressed in this are just beyond hilarious. It's so worth it just to watch just for the dub, but, you know, the gore is also a nice touch for this, so it makes for a really entertaining watch. Definitely, you know, grab some brews with your buddies and pop in Prometheus, Lord of the Living Dead. It's a pretty weird watch, but gory as shit, though. Some pretty interesting parts. So that's Prometheus, Lord of the Living Dead in at that was number 10. All right, number 9. We got Anthropology 2000 here. Yeah, this is basically Andre Schnauz's, you know, homage to the original film, you know, Anthropology. So this one came out, I believe, in 1999 also. It's pretty much the same type of film. It follows your character Nikos, who has to survive by eating his family, makes his way to this island where, you know, he starts, you know, killing off people because he's got a taste for flesh. So pretty much cannibal film. Very gory stuff, man. You know, shot on video, but really well done. It looks really good. Even Prometheus, it actually does look pretty good too. It's shot on video, but this one right here, man, it's got some really awesome gore. If you guys watch my channel regularly, there's an intro I use, I think, for my updates and stuff, just the new one that I did, but there's a part in that intro where a dude gets his forearm broken in half. That's actually from this movie. So, but that's kind of the stuff you'll get yourself into. But Anthropology 2000, gory as shit, man. The baby scene in this one, pretty nasty. Pretty nasty stuff, but yeah, you're gonna see lots of blood and gore in that one. So yeah, and then of course that was number 9. And at number 8 is Kronos, Tower of Doom. Yeah, this is the flip cover, which I'm probably gonna get in trouble for because that's pretty nasty. But that's pretty much what you can expect from this one. Kronos is a demon that's sent down to Earth, and he's got to collect some you know, some substances to, you know, to take back to, I think, to the devil or something like that, so they can, you know, kind of take over the world and things like that. It's been a while since I've seen this. I actually did a review of this movie, but all I remember is this movie being really long and really full of gore. It's nuts. There's lots of shoutouts and stuff in here too. Obviously the Cannibal Holocaust right here, but so much crazy gore in this movie. And being such a long film, it just seems like the gore never ends. So pretty cool stuff. Very interestingly odd film. Yeah, the Berserkers. Yeah, that's what it is. They're to create an invincible army of the undead under leadership of barbaric demons called berserkers to achieve the goal. Yeah, this is a really interesting watch, man. I got to rewatch this one, but I remember being tons and tons of gore. The Kronos in at number 8. All right, moving on. Number 7, we got Grotesque. This one is just nasty. Basically about this couple that gets abducted and they get put to the test, man. They get put to the life test. It's long and grueling. You know, what some people would call maybe like torture porn type deal. You know, here's some stills in the back, kind of get yourself what you're getting yourself into. I know this one was actually banned in a bunch of countries. Doesn't really surprise me because it is very, very raw and just brutal and nasty. So, I mean, if you're into that type of thing, this one might be for you. But I've heard a lot of people say that they didn't really care for this one because it's almost too much to watch. So, I mean, if you're into extreme stuff, this one's really gory and nasty. So, Grotesque, give that one a shot right there. I believe the Blu-ray, yeah, I think those are all out of print now because they're Tokyo Shock. So, anyways, number 7. Number 6 is, I just realized, another Olaf Ittenbach film. I did not mean to do that, and that is The Burning Moon. Yes, the classic shot on video. 2 stories, kind of like an anthology in a way, I guess, from the mid-90s. 97, I believe this one came out in. Just all fucking hell breaks loose in this one. So gory and just brutal. The first one just being a crazy, crazy massacre. The second story is gnarly too with the, then a country priest on a rape and murder spree. So you pretty much know what you're going to get yourself into on that one. But yeah, this one's just got ridiculous amounts of gore. I believe I used this scene actually in my intro also. Where the guy's getting his legs ripped off his body. But yeah, so that's the type of stuff you're going to see in this one. The gore is incredible for this movie. You know, a lot of people don't like necessarily associate, you know, shot on video films with like really good gore and stuff. But there is some really well-made shot on video films, you know, when it comes to gore and stuff. Olaf Ittenbach definitely did a really good job with The Burning Moon. Check this out if you've never checked it out. It's fucking fantastic. That was number 6. And then number 5 is my man Ryan Nicholson's Gutterballs. Big shout out to my man Ryan, who's dealing with his cancer and his chemo right now. So wish him all the best. But yeah, Gutterballs is just an amazing slasher film set in a bowling alley. Girl gets raped, everyone inside gets locked in, and they start getting picked off one by one. It's as simple as that, but this one has tons and tons of gore, like really inventive kills. Another film I used a scene from in my intro, actually, the bowling ball. This guy gets his face shoved into a bowling ball shiner. Well, it basically eats away his whole face. It's pretty fucking gnarly. But among deaths, there's so many good ones in this film. It just goes batshit crazy at the end. And this one also has, I think it has like a record for the most F-bombs in a film too. It's just ridiculous. So, yeah, really, really great film. If you've never seen Gutterballs, you got to do yourself a favor and check this one out. This is one film I always recommend to newbies. I'm like, if you can handle Gutterballs, if you're just getting into horror films, yeah, then you're probably going to dig a lot of the stuff that I watch. So, but yeah, of course I got this one signed up by Ryan himself. And yeah, Gutterballs, check it out, man. It's fantastic. Can't go wrong with Gutterballs. In number 5. And number 4 is Bone Sickness. Yeah, man, splatterific. This one has so much gore in it. It's ridiculously over the top about a guy who is dying, and you know his girlfriend seeks out their friend who works in this hospital lab. They start doing experiments on him, and then all hell breaks fucking loose. I did a full length review for this one, so if you want to know more about it, it's on my channel. But this one is gory as all hell, man. Really, really low budget. Really amazing gore. This one just never stops. It's so good. You know, like the last like 40 minutes of this film are just insane. But yeah, Bone Sickness. If you like your low budget kind of zombie ridiculousness, give this one a shot. It's fantastic. Done by Brian Paulin. I think this is the guy. He's responsible for Cryptic Plasm. I think he did that one too, which I've yet to see. I know my man Matt had his on, or that one on his top 10 list, so I gotta check that one out. But Bone Sickness, yeah, really good stuff. Into number 4. Into number 3 is Adam Chaplin. Yes, Adam Chaplin is a fantastic blood-soaked thrill ride. This movie right here is just ridiculous, man. Directed by I'm going to say Manuel Desante. From Necrostorm, man. This thing is just, it's crazy. It's basically about a revenge film. Adam Chaplin seeking out revenge to this mob boss kind of thing that killed his wife. And it's just, it's kind of a mix of like CG and like a lot of, mostly practical effects mixed with CG. It's almost like comic book cartoonish in a way. I know that sounds bad. I don't think I'm describing it properly, but anyways, the gore scenes are so well done in this. It's just brutal. It looks so fantastic. All I can say is that you got to see it for yourself to believe what you're seeing. It's really that gory. It's just amazing. It's just such a great film. So strange, full of weird characters, weird cinematography, and just, it's very cool. Kind of along the lines of like Hotel Inferno and Tater City, things like that. So you've seen those films, you've never seen Adam Chaplin, check it out. It's amazing. So that's number 3. In at number 2 is Das Kampf Brutal Duell, a German splatter flick, also from the 90s, I want to say. Yeah, it is from the 90s. I don't know when it was done, though. I believe it was done in 99 also, I think, or something like that. This one right here was actually banned in Germany. This movie is non-stop action and gore. It's just about these one group going after this mob group and stuff. The thing is, they're immortal, so they can't really die. So you can chop them up, you can do whatever you want to them, and it's ridiculous, man. There's this one scene in the beginning of the film where these two guys are fighting, and this guy takes a chainsaw to him. Well, he's hacking up his chest. Well, the dude's grabbing the chainsaw. It's just so awesome because it's not cutting his fingers or anything. So that's the type of low-budget shot-on-video stuff you're going to get. But the gore and blood in this is just ridiculous. It's literally non-stop throughout the whole film. Like, every scene is just blood-soaked, gore-filled, nasty. There's this one really, really nasty scene in this one involving a head and like a bandsaw type deal. It's pretty nasty, but you never seen this one? Give it a shot. It is in German, of course, so this will have subtitles, but yeah, look at that hole in the head. Guy's missing an arm there. Like, every scene just bloody and gory. Yeah, this is just a non-stop thrill ride. Really, really good stuff. And of course, in at number 1 is Darkness, vampire version. This movie is awesome. I love this movie. It's low budget awesomeness about vampires that are taking over the city. This dude takes upon himself to fight them. And yeah, it's basically just a slaughter fest of vampires, and there's so much blood and gore in this film. It's fantastic. Everyone needs to check this out. Unfortunately, this is long out of print. This is the barrel edition. Man, this is a really hard film to show off. It's all shiny and stuff. Yeah, anyways, get rid of that slipcover. You can see this, but yeah, if you can come across this, man, give this one a shot. This movie took a few years to make. The director, it's actually his only film he's ever directed too. Independent filmmaker, doing some filming, take some time off, get some more money, kind of do that thing, film on the weekends kind of thing. And yeah, it took a few years to put out. It came out in the early 90s. I want to say like 91 or something like that, or I can't quite remember. 92 it says on the back, so 91, 92. Yeah, fantastic stuff, man. Check out Darkness. Awesome stuff. So that is going to round out my 10 of my favorite indie gore films anyways. I easily could have had Tater City on here. I heed and hawed. I love Tater City so much. It's such a weird film with an awesome soundtrack, but if you like the Necrostorm stuff, definitely check it out. But I'll do a quick little recap. Primutos, Anthropology 2000 at number 9. Kronos. Then we got Grotesque, Bernie Moon, Gutterballs, Bone Sickness, Adam Chaplin, Das Kampf Brutal Duell, and Darkness in at number 1. And that is going to do it, guys, for this episode. Check you later. Peace out, homies. Yeah.